Hello, my fellow humans. Welcome back for another daily dice where we ask the dice for a message and get what it is that you need to focus on today, or what's coming through today, or something that's coming through in the near future. Keep in mind that these are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing, it does allow me an opportunity to connect with your energy to get you out more resonant readings. Alright, alright, alright. So the candle just went out. And that's, to me, a message for you to not let your light go out. Keep on shining. Yes, there's a hard situation on your hands right now. There's something that you're dealing with, broken heart, frustrating situation, somebody that is just overwhelming and you can't deal with anymore. Do not let your light go out. Find a way to come back to self, to relight your lamp. Okay? We are sent tests along the way to see if we're really serious about connecting with our inner light. And that's something that's coming through here with the candle going out, because there's still candle wax inside of here. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, there's still candle wax inside. Now it's stuck to my finger. Alright, so let's get it. So Source, for the daily dice today, what are the messages that you have for the daily dice? How can we help out my fellow humans? What do they need to know? What is the daily dice, Source? 8th house has been a common one coming out today. We have 8th house, Gemini, and North Node coming through here. Yes, North Node. North Node. You guys know I struggle with South Node and North Node. It's just a very human thing. It's okay. They're very similar. So, yeah, there's something that you are transforming right now. You're transforming. I love this. I love this message. I'm just going to tell you all. I love it. I haven't even gotten into it, and I love it. I get like the itches all over my head, like that excited, tingling feeling. Because you are about to transform something that has been a deep, dark situation for you. Exactly the message that I was talking about with the candle. You're dealing with something that's very difficult, ready to just give up, throw in the towel, right? That's what this feels like. I'm ready to throw in the towel. I'm just done. Why am I working on this when this just seems to be all I manifest in life? Like, Source promised me that if I kept going, that things would change, and I've been going for what feels like a lifetime, and nothing has changed, and nothing has turned around. And I work so hard, and I know I've changed because I see that I've changed, but my outside world has not changed. Boom. Here we have 8th house talking about, this is a death and a rebirth. Transformation. This is tied to Pluto and Scorpio energy. Right? This is like you went down into the darkness, the darkest parts of your soul, and you pulled out the most hurtful wounds that have been around you. And you brought them to the surface so that you could face them and say, hey, I'm done with you. I'm over you. We're not doing this anymore. I know that you created this to protect me, but guess what? We're not in this situation any longer, and I don't need to be protected like this. You became completely honest with yourself. Right? And when we have Gemini here, we talk about that two-faced energy, right? Gemini has the light side and the dark side. Two-faced. Okay? And you realize that that's something that happens with everybody, including yourself. And it's like, in understanding this and embracing the darkness, that's why I feel like you're so ready to give up. Because it's like, I did the thing that I was most scared to do. And that was to see my own fault in situations. My own patterns, my own toxic traits. And that's why it feels like you're like, I'm just done. I went to the darkest parts of who I was, and I viewed that. So what am I supposed to do now that nothing else is changing? It doesn't feel like my outside realm is changing. I feel different internally, but I don't feel anything changing outside of me. It's through this honesty, this communication of self, that you pushed yourself straight into your North Node. You did the thing that you were most afraid to do. You did the thing that was most uncomfortable for you to do. You learn the lesson. And what's hard is that sometimes it takes a while for the outside to catch up with our inside. We feel good on the inside. You feel really good. You show up, you're in a place of peace every day, like you're in a place of harmony, but it just feels like there's energies outside of you trying to make you discontent trying to bring in a lot of drama, trying to bring in all this hate and this hurt and this upset. And it's like you're able to deflect it, but you're getting exhausted because it feels like you've deflected for so long. Right? And it's like everybody says, you stick around in an environment long enough, then you become an environment, and you're like, okay, how do I get out of this environment? Because I've done everything within my power to change myself so that I can get out of this type of environment. And Source coming through saying, don't worry, my child, I have you. You're in your North Node. This is you have learned all the toughest life lessons. Yes, there will still be some to learn. That's part of the process. But you're now in your soul purpose. You are going to be able to teach others something so beautiful. And what's happening right now is you're about to step into your path of true fulfillment. True fulfillment. Something is about to shift. And when it shifts, I feel like for you, you're going to be like, whoa, this is so like, it was everything I wanted, but not anything that I was expecting. You know, it's going to happen so fast for you. It's almost like you can't believe your eyes. I can't believe what my eyes are seeing. Like, I wanted it for so long. It's almost like you gave up on it, right? You wanted it for so long. And it's like, when you released it, it allowed Source and the universe and energy to work together to bring that to you. But it was almost like you released it because it's like, I can't work hard for it anymore. I've never worked harder for anything in my life. And now I just feel like nothing's going to come together. And it's like, I keep being positive. I keep being kind. I keep being compassionate. I keep showing up for myself. I keep healing. When are things going to change? And that's what they're saying here. You're about to step onto an entirely different timeline. Look at that. You've worked your hands to the bone. You've pricked yourself. You've cut yourself. You opened old scars. You went in and you surgically removed some of the worst parts of yourself from their hiding spaces so that you could embrace them. And it was uncomfortable. Boy, was it uncomfortable, but you did it. And sometimes that's just a part of the process. You know, it just takes a while for everything outside to catch up. That's just a part of it. We can't fix ourselves and then the next day, well, it's not like we're ever broken. Like, but you know, it's like you can't heal yourself. Like, because healing is different from fixing. And that's something we need to turn back to in the spiritual community, is that healing is separate from fixing. So my apologies. Let me be the one. If you want to be the change you wish to see, when you're healing something, it takes a while after we've healed something for it to actually transform in our day-to-day life. It takes a while. It's not like Source is going to give it to you the day after you heal. It's just not. Okay, so you're getting two. Okay, let's check these out real quick. Responsibility with number 16 here, Meerkat. Yeah, so there's things that you've had to close. Okay, you're responsible for taking care of yourself and closing out cycles that maybe you saw from rose-colored glasses, right? And realizing now they're no longer, okay, I was seeing these from an entirely different wrong point of view, and now you're seeing it for as it is. So it's like, as it's shifting, you see how this is shifting? It's going from black and white into color. It's like now you're seeing things for what they truly are. But it's taking time. It's like he has to paint each individual animal. They're all painting each individual animal. It takes time to get it right. You know, it takes time to see the truth of it, because there's a point on the journey where you're like this back and forth. Is it real? Is it not real? Is it real? Is it not real? The illusion, the non-illusion, the illusion, the truth. Like you're going through this process, and that's exactly where you're at right now. You're finally seeing this is really what it is. And I didn't want to see that before. And so now you've seen it, and it's like, I'm just ready to leave. I'm tired. Now I know where a lot of my wounds came from. Now I know where a lot of my upsets came from. I just want to get out of it. And you turn down a lot of those situations that were meant to pull you back in to see if you're really healed. And you said no, and that's learning the lesson. But now that you see the truth of where that core wounding came from, it's like just waiting for everything else to shift. Look, and now you're coming into a state of reciprocity. This is equal give and take. This is Source coming in and saying, I have not forsaken you. I have not let you down. I have not left you in your time of need. It takes time for me to build what you're asking. Okay, don't give up. You are literally right around the corner. You are just about to touch it, right? It's like you've given everything I asked. You listened to your intuition. You healed yourself. You became this beautiful embodiment of unconditional love. And every day you grow more and more in that. Allow me some space and time to make this become your reality. It's coming. Yeah. Oh, I love that. We've got death coming out here represented on the Four of Spades. This is connected with Scorpio energy, right? The 8th house, Pluto. Or in my deck, it is called the Nameless, but this is representative of that transformation. Everything is transforming for you. You are about to see things happen that it's like you don't see it coming. Right? Like you're just ready to give up, throw in the towel, and they're saying, don't throw in the towel, because literally when it comes, you're going to be sitting there like, is this real? You're like pinching yourself. Is this real? Because it's coming. It's coming. The transformation is at your front door. Right? This is what I see for you. If it resonates, hit that thumbs up button down below, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. And until next time, stay human. Bye.